Good morning, everyone. Thanks for watching. This is TBBAT's Coffee Break with Drake, where we take a break from watching amazing videos from around the world, showing off delicious foods in great locations, and we hopefully have a delicious cup of coffee. Today, we are going to be taking a look at a very interesting coffee here. This is a mushroom coffee. It is Four Sigmatic THINK Organic coffee with lion's mane mushroom. All right, let's get something straight right off the bat. I fucking hate mushrooms. Not only do I despise them as far as I won't eat them, I think they're scary and they freak me the fuck out. And if you knew anything about mushrooms, you would too. Let's just, to put it in the simplest terms, they're like 3 steps away from being our supreme overlords and rulers. And when that happens, they're gonna be pretty pissed off that y'all have been eating them. Yeah, it's not a good thing. They are a fucking hell of a lot smarter than you think. Paul Stamets, you got anything to say about that? Yeah, they are. Whew, do some research, learn about mushrooms, and you'll never touch them again. And I'm not just angry because when I was younger, I had a really bad experience, well, on specific kinds of mushrooms that really fucked me up. I do not like mushrooms. So, all right, let's get into it. I've never had this before. I did this and bought this specifically because it seemed interesting. Now, obviously, this here is saying it is mental focus and energy. I'm not going to be able to get into that now because if this does work, it won't kick in until later on. If it does seem to be affecting me in some way, I will definitely add a side note onto this later. So all that being said, let's get into it a little bit. I'm going to get this going. I'm going to talk a little bit about it as it's brewing because it can take a little time. As always, we're using our As always, we're using our Hamilton Flex Brew one-shot coffee maker, which gives you the opportunity to use one of these bad boys here or a K-cup, which I do appreciate, and it's always done right. Sorry, guys. Morning reviews, am I right? We're going to cut this open a little bit here. Oh, I didn't. All right, yeah, so I screwed that up. Sorry, guys. I didn't do my initial sniff test in the bag, but I can tell you that I really didn't smell that much anyway. It's just because of the way it's sealed, and I am not cutting this right. There we go. All right. Yeah. All right, so it's got a interesting smell. I will say that it's definitely got something going on more than your typical coffee. And maybe it is even a little mushroomy. But again, seriously, guys, stop eating mushrooms. What the fuck? They're fucking horrifying. I literally, never mind. All right, this is a dark roast coffee, which again, I'm not a dark roast guy. So we will see how this goes. Don't have high hopes, and I know that's probably not a good thing to say going into a car for review. However, I will say that I have been surprised in the past. Maybe this will be good. And of course, this whole thing is that hopefully it tastes decent, but it's supposed to give you mental focus and energy. So Four Sigmatic. So we're going to pop our mug in here. As always, I have done a standard 10-ounce pour. We are doing 10-ounce pours now instead of 12, and we're going to get this going as we read the packaging and look a little bit over this. Now, I do believe there are some coffees that are literally just mushroom, like they grind mushrooms up and they roast them. I don't believe this is the case. I believe Four Sigmatic, there was a little smell thing on here. Oh, I didn't see you there. Hi. Anyway, sorry. So this is Four Sigmatic THINK Organic Coffee with lion's mane and Chaga mushrooms. I missed that last time, Chaga mushrooms. Mental focus and energy, dark roast with notes of dark chocolate. This is like, I fucking hate dark chocolate. It's like right up there. I hate dark chocolate. If you have the opportunity to have a bitter, nasty, gross flavored ugh, or delicious sweet milk chocolate, why the fuck would you pick the ugh? Bitter bitch. So 12 ounces, $16.99 is the cost, and we'll go into that in a second. It says ingredients: organic coffee, organic lion's mane extract, organic chaga extract. All right, so this is a coffee with mushroom in it. 16 servings, 4 tablespoons, 0 across the board on everything, as usual. It says special blend of focused enhancing mushrooms and organic coffee to center your mind. It says organic coffee. I've not been able to find any sourcing information on this so far. Log grown, oh fuck. Why are you eating stuff that grows on logs? People, fuck. Log grown lion's mane fruiting body extract. Fruiting body, you know what that reminds me of? That episode of Breaking Bad when he is he's in there fixing the water thing, and he's like, he sees the mold, and he's like, fruiting bodies, do you understand? He's trying to get rid of fruiting bodies, yet here we are drinking them. Fuck. Ugh. And if you're asking yourself, why would I do this? I also did a review on cat poop coffee, so there you go. I do stupid things. It says, with more than 10 years of experience serving 100 million cups in 60 plus countries, we've perfected the blend for a better brew. Our coffee has 26,000 plus 5-star ratings online and is more than just coffee. True to our Finnish roots, we use organic wild-crafted or log-grown mushroom extracts from the fruiting body, aka the real mushroom, not mycelium or fiber filler grains. Get ready to give your brain a boost. Ugh. USD tested for toxins. You know, it does say tested for toxins on here. It doesn't say whether it passed. It just says it's been tested for toxins. Since fucking mushrooms are pretty much toxic, in my opinion. There you go. It's also keto, gluten-free, and no sugar. All right. So there you have it, folks. Now, we are going to discuss the price really quick. Again, seems like these specialty ones can come more and more often in 12 ounces, which is not that much compared to the fact that these coffees, before they became all frilly and fruity and whatever, fruiting bodies, they were 16 ounces or a pound. They were able to shrinkflate that down to 12 ounces and raise that price right up there because they're specialty coffees, so whatever. Since I'm no mathematician, I'm going to turn the numbers over to our good friend, Alexa. What is $17 divided by 12?
17 US dollars divided by 12 is $1 and 42 cents.
You've heard it straight from the mouth of our friend. $1 US and 42 cents. So $1.42. So that's a little on the pricey side, as we've said. I've definitely reviewed more expensive ones. However, a little pricey. Now, if this does what it says it's supposed to do, give you that mental focus and ability to fucking see through walls or whatever the fuck it's going to do, it's probably worth it. However, we'll have to, like I said, we'll do a little pop in later on to say whether that's the case. So let's give it the sniff test. Number 2. And with the note, one more time, I do not like dark roast coffees typically. I'm always willing to give them a try to see if they can change my mind. So, all right, I definitely smell a fruiting body. There's one fruiting body in there. I can smell it. No, there is definitely something going on there beyond just regular coffee. This is not a diner coffee. If I got this at the diner, I'd be like, yeah, there's something else going on here. Maybe you have fruiting bodies in there you need to get rid of. We're going to check it out here. I usually give these things 2 sips and a gulp to get some flavor going on and check things out. All right, I'm not picking up really anything. It just tastes like regular coffee for the most part. And as a matter of fact, hold on. All right. I will say this. It doesn't taste like anything other than just regular coffee. However, it doesn't taste as bad as a lot of dark roast coffees. It's much milder than the dark roast coffees that I have tasted. There's not a lot going on the front end. On the back end, it's a little bit smoother, so I'll give it that. And there's not a lot going on my tongue. Like, so what I've found with some dark roast coffees, as it kind of washes over your tongue and goes down your throat, you get like this, your tongue is in an argument with the coffee. There's all these bitter, these notes that are going on your tongue afterwards. And if you were to like eat or drink something directly after, it would really kind of flavor it. I don't get that with this. So I'll give it points for that. It definitely is smoother than your average coffee, which I appreciate, especially when you're trying to chuck down some dark roast coffee. I definitely do smell and taste like a little bit more of the earthiness. So, oh yeah. All right, so I just, on the fourth sip there, I got some on my tongue there, which possibly tasted like what I consider mushroom or like an earthy tone there. So, all right, I'll give props where props are due. It is a smoother coffee. If you're not a fan of mushrooms, like me, but you want to potentially get the benefits of them, I would say this is actually pretty good because you're not getting overwhelmed with any horrifying tones of world domination and, oh my God, stop eating us, we're going to kill you when we take control, which can happen. So I'll actually give this a thumbs up, which is surprising to me. I did not have any expectations on the positive side, but good job so far. I will pop in a little note later on whether or not I feel lifted at all or anything else, if I become aware of myself in some unique way, whether I can think better, leap tall buildings in a single bound, or whatever else you get from eating and drinking lion's mane and chaga. But good job, Four Sigmatic, on this coffee that doesn't taste horrible. It tastes pretty damn good for a mushroom coffee. So there's my review. One thumb up. I am Drake. You're watching Coffee Break with Drake, TBBAT. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy my reviews. I have a lot of other reviews out there if you're interested. And yeah, so here's hoping that I don't die later on. And as always, cheers.